What's up guys, it's Grant bringing you guys a new video, and in today's video I'm going to be answering a question that I get a lot on this channel in the comment section of videos, and that question is simply, how do I get started with the bow staff? So I wanted to make this video to show those of you who are asking the best route to, starting out using the bow staff and trying to get as good as you possibly can in a shorter amount of time to make sure you're doing the right things right away. So to start off, and this is what I did, if you guys know what a Swiffer is, it's basically a broom and the end of it can kind of be twisted off. So to start out, I remember using the stick part of the actual Swiffer and just kind of spinning that around. And I actually have a video kind of showing this coming out in the near future, kind of showing how you can use random household items as a bow staff. Obviously it's not recommended, but like I said, if you don't have a budget that you can buy a nice brand new bow staff, you can use things like that because it's basically the same thing. Of course it's not going to be the correct weight that you want, for example a competition bow staff to be, but it's obviously basically the same thing. You're going to learn the moves, you're going to learn how to move your body a certain way to increase the power, increase the speed, so it's going to help you to learn right off the start if you can't get yourself a bow staff. Now, if you can get yourself a bow staff, even better. There's lots of great brands nowadays that are making bows that are, if you're doing a competition style thing, then you're going to get the lighter bow. There's also the traditional bows, which tend to be slightly heavier. There's, again, like I said, tons of different options you could go to buying a bow staff. So if you can do that, that's probably even better, obviously, than, using a Swiffer or a broom or something like that to learn how to do the bow staff. And obviously it's going to look better because you're using the proper equipment. But again, like I said, not taking anything away from, trying to learn it with, any household item that kind of resembles the bow staff. Now to start off, and I really always stress this to my students, you don't want to go right to the tricks. Sure, the tricks are cool, they look awesome, you can show them off to your friends, but you want to make sure you get the basics down first, especially if you're going into competitions and stuff. A lot of times you'll see somebody who walks in to compete and then they do a bunch of really cool tricks, but their basics are, not the greatest, and their strikes don't look good, their stances are bad, and things like that. So really make sure you get the basics down first before you go into the tricks. Now, it's easy to get the basics down first if you go and try to learn at a school. Now, obviously the way the world is right now with everything going on, it's hard to go into an actual school and learn. In a lot of places, the schools still aren't open, so you can't really be doing that. So in that case, there's a lot of online options. I wouldn't regularly recommend, learning online because it's always better to learn in person for something like this. But obviously for the specific scenario, it's kind of hard to do that in a lot of places in the world, like I just said. So if you can find an online option, that's great. Again, still same thing applies. Try to learn the basics before you get into the actual tricks and the harder things like that. You want to make sure you can master those first before you move into the tricks. So I actually have a series on my channel called Tutorial Tuesday. A lot of the series is tricks, but I do have some basic things in there. I'll link the playlist down below for you guys to check out. So for those of you that are completely brand new, you can check out the ones that are basic strikes. Like I know I have the forward strike or the punch, I have the uppercut, I have a bunch of different basic strikes in there, but again, most of it is tricks. So learn those basics, get them down first. I'm sure there's other videos online that'll teach you more about the basics. They'll all probably be relatively around the same style, because obviously there's different styles of how people do the bow, but you'll get most of the basics in, kind of the same realm because it all is, obviously falling under the category of the bow staff. So for those of you that can't actually get into a school right now, because again, the way the world is, it would actually be pretty cool if you guys, could start to learn the bow staff on your own, using online resources, asking questions to people who make videos like this. Like, as you guys know, if you're not new to the channel, then I'm always constantly answering questions you guys have, and even obviously in this format, I'm literally answering the question in a video. If I don't make a video out of it, then I answer the questions in the comment section down below. If you have a question, obviously on this video, you can drop it down there and I'll get to it as soon as possible. But things like that, trying to learn, and then maybe, after all this stuff is done in the world that's going on right now, hopefully soon, then, you go into a school and you already kind of have a head start because you've learned stuff. But it's very important not to learn the bad habits, which is why I really stress getting the basics down first, so that you don't accidentally teach yourself something that's going to, make it harder for you to learn something the right way in the future. So guys, that pretty much sums it up. Like I said at the start of the video, you can pretty much learn how to use the bow staff using anything. And again, I'm going to be having a video that's kind of not really talking about that, but more shows that pretty soon, so I'm hoping to get that out relatively quickly, and it's kind of, proof that you can learn bow staff without actually buying a bow staff. So hopefully you guys will like that, again, coming soon. But yeah, so you don't necessarily need a bow staff. Use something that resembles it if you can't get yourself a bow staff. If you can, great. Get the basics down first if you can't get into a school because everything that's going on in the world now. Try to find stuff online. I have a lot of stuff on my channel, again, that's going to be linked in the description down below. Get those basics basically mastered, and then move on to the tricks and the fun stuff afterwards, and you can combine the two after. Hopefully this answered the question for those of you that have been asking on my channel. Again, like I said a little bit earlier, if you guys have any questions in regards to this or in regards to anything else, outside of this topic, then feel free to ask in the comment section down below, and I'll get to it as soon as possible. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.